Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mampolo from Mampolo's Corner. Renew your mindset. For those who are trying to study in the UK and you are planning, either you are coming with your family together or when you arrive here, you are going to bring your family over. This video is for you. Watch it properly. The UK government is planning to change the law regarding this. And it's good that you get yourself educated for you to make the right decision. All right? It is good you get yourself informed for you to know the right country to go for your study. Okay? You need to find out if you can suit your condition for study. Now, in the past, even though you are studying as a college student, you are allowed to bring your dependent, even though you want just study for college, okay? Now, at some point, then cancel them. Then say they don't want college again. If you be college student, you can't bring a dependent anymore. Now, it gets to BSc. BSc, a whole BSc, listen. In the past, if you're an international student studying at BSc level, you are allowed to bring your dependents. When I mean dependent, I'm talking about your children and your wife over while you are studying in the UK. At some point, you know, they don't cancel that one. So even at present, even though you are studying up to BSc level, you are not allowed to even bring your dependent, your children or your wife. You are not allowed at the moment, at current. Now, the one that happen now is more to the master degree students, okay? If you are planning to come over to the UK to study at master degree level, they never cancel them, they never cancel them yet. But they are now dialoguing on it. They are saying, no, they need to cancel it, they don't need to cancel it. That Nigeria is the highest country in the world that bring dependent to the UK. They hear what I mean? Now, as I'm talking to you now, they are analyzing it. They are dialoguing on it. They are talking about it. They are brainstorming on it. Whether international students should stop bringing their dependent entirely from master degree level down. May they not bring their dependent. So if you marry, your wife should not come. Only you can study here. If you study finish, go meet your wife for home. You understand that? If you have children at home, when you care for, when you see them, say, may you stay. If your master's na 2 years, you go there 2 years plus some few months when they will give you. You don't go see your wife, you don't go see your children, you don't go there with you. To me, this is like tearing apart right to family life. That means your family, you don't have right to your family, to access your family because you are studying. So think about it properly, all right? It's like depriving you from having access to your basic lovely family. So that is what is happening here at this point. So it's their country and they have the right to make any decision they want. Now you have the right to make decision that will affect you or not. That's why I'm making this video for you. There are other countries that are still offering master degree, BSc, college. If you know the condition in UK doesn't suit you, one day don't come here. Because there's no point coming here to study and you are not happy and your family is not happy. Are you know what I'm saying? There's Canada there, they are begging people to come. Come. So leave UK alone if it doesn't suit you. If this law come to materialization, if this law come to effect, you have other options of countries to go. America is there, Canada is there, Australia is there. These are all English-speaking countries. Don't kill yourself over one country. Because at some point, when we came here to study, when we finish, they gave us what is called post-study work visa, 2 years automatically, easily. But they stopped it at some point, come 2012, I think so. They stopped it. And when they stopped it, and many people now they come UK again. International, no Kukuma agree come UK again. So at some point now, when they see that the money they were realizing from the educational sector reduced, because whether you like it or not, Nigeria is one of the biggest countries that contribute economically in the UK, China, and India. These are the top 3 countries that come here to study. I have studied in the UK years, so I know people who I'm always in the class with. No two ways about it. You see Nigeria, you see India, then you see China. These people study a lot here. I'm telling you, they study a lot. So when they say there's no more post-study, so the influx of students, they were not coming anymore. They did that from 2012 to about 2020 or 21. About 8 or 9 years. They just say, no, this thing is not working. Then bring them back. Okay? Now, when student finishes, they give them their 2 years automatic post-study work visa, as it did before. The only difference is that it's difficult for you to bring dependent under that visa again. Before, during our time, you can use it to bring dependent, your family, your wife, after you finish studying, when they give you post-study work visa. But now, with your post-study work visa, you cannot even bring your dependent. That means you can only bring your dependent during the time you are studying. So when your study visa is less than 3 months already, you are unable to bring dependent again, even at present. So if you even must bring your dependent on a level 7 above, which is master degree level and above, it has to be during the course of that study. When your visa is still more than 3 months. So it's not even too easy like that at this point. You see, a student who is working and studying, you are paying bills, you are managing, and you are working just 20 hours. Where are you going to get all those money to bring all those dependents? Even. So it was even more easier when you finish your study, they give you post-study work visa. Then during that time, you can fully plan and bring your family over if you want. But now that doesn't even work. So even on top of that, now they want to even still cancel level 7. That is master degree downward. You cannot bring dependent even while you are studying. So if you are planning to study abroad, masters downward, yeah, master degree downward, think and well. Think of the right country for yourself. If you think that you are single, you can come here and study and go back home, fine. Or you are single, you are coming for yourself, you don't have dependent back home, fine. But if you are coming with the intention to bring your dependent, your family, your wife and the children, man, you need to think more on the right country that suits you. That's why I'm making this video. I don't want this video to be very long. I want it to be precise and teaching. So just to recap, they have not done it yet. It has not been enforced. They have not started it. It's not implemented yet, but they are still dialoguing on it. I'll still give you an update on this when the result of their dialogue comes out, because at this moment, we are now on the fence. I don't know the one when then day. Guys, if you love what I'm doing here, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, even on TikTok. All Amampolo's gonna love you guys. Peace out.